Hey there, Aaron. I'm going to warn you in advance. I stink on video, but hopefully this helps. So this particular vehicle here is the CX-5 Carbon Turbo. This is the vehicle that we are kind of working up and looking at a few things on. Now, in terms of the car itself, the carbons are all going to be one trim, and I will say that the paint is beautiful. It's what I drive on my hatchback. So it's a polymetal mica. There's polycarbonate in the paint, so it's going to look like a matte gray meets blue. Now with the carbon, you'll notice your blacked out mirror caps, you have your 19-inch blacked out wheels, as well as the bar that is in the front grille is going to be blacked out, and then you have a unique sort of more waterfall-esque grille, as opposed to the honeycomb mesh in the standard CX-5s. Now up front you have full LED lights. You'll notice this big old emblem here is not real, and then the camera on top of the windshield. So those are all of your safety features. Your radar cruise control, your collision avoidance, your lane keeping assist, and so on. Blind spot monitoring, of course, backup camera, and the list goes on in terms of collision avoidance, as well as just tech to overall ensure safety. Now, you will notice on the door handle, you are going to have your advance key, just these little buttons here as long as the key is with you. Now, this trim is based on a Touring with the SV package. But before I get into that, kind of along to the rear, you will notice your spoiler up on top, your shark fin antenna, and then you will see the turbo badge, as this is going to be the 2.5 Skyactiv Turbo with a whopping 320 pound-feet of torque, which is actually bordering into BMW's M Performance line. Now, of course, you'll see your dual exhaust pipes. You are going to have the power liftgate, which, bear in mind, this is height programmable. So if you kind of park in a lower garage or maybe something at work, you can program this to stop at a little bit lower of a height for you. Now, in terms of backseat amenities, you will notice first the red leather, which is beautiful. So let me actually, this one is tied, so I'll actually do the front seat. You can notice it's just got off the truck, so I apologize. It's still wrapped in plastic. Now down here, if I fold down the center armrest, you will see cup holders, and lifting it up, you do have your 2 USB ports, as well as rear vents, and of course you will see a sunroof is going to be in this package. Interior-wise, so here's a better glimpse at the red leather. What I like about it is it's not like in-your-face fire engine red. It's almost kind of like a wine-esque strawberry, maybe? I'm not sure. So you'll notice that you have all of the red stitching through the cabin, up the console. You'll notice it through the shifter, through the armrest. You have your Bose surround sound stereo with 2 of your active noise cancellation tweeters in the pillars. Your new 11-inch screen, now it is not touch, everything is focused, very similar to like a BMW iDrive on that joystick system behind the gear shifter. And then of course you'll have everything from Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, as well as the connected services, which is something I can get into. But essentially there's an app on your phone and you have locking and unlocking, remote starting, and many other features all available from your cell phone. Now, this is going to be a dual climate system. You'll notice your heated seats in the top corners. And I could certainly get in a little bit further as of like memory seats, dual power seats, power lumbar, but I just wanted to kind of give you a quick glimpse of the vehicle so that way you know everything that it has. If there is any other questions or details that I can help with, please go ahead and let me know. I'm going to go ahead and update a few things. The reason why the vehicle that I had sent you over a quote on was actually sold last night. The only vehicle that I have left in a carbon turbo is this one. It's the same configuration, but it does have a few things from the manufacturer which raises the MSRP. And just to show you here really quick, if I can zoom in on the window sticker, I don't know if you can kind of see that in the reflection, but you are going to have all-weather floor mats, which add $125. You'll have your fog lights, those are adding $400, and your wheel locks, which are adding $65. So overall, this has roughly about $600 more in equipment for you. Now, the all-weather mats, I will say, are a given. I think that's kind of awesome that they actually put those in there, especially given the region. Wheel locks, I can kind of understand. You'll notice one of the lug nuts has a unique lock system on it, so that way no one can steal these blacked out wheels. And then up in the front bumper, you will see that your fog lights are pushed down into the corners, and they are full LED also. Those are not standard on any of the Tourings or anything like that. So if I go to a Touring with SV, you'll just notice up in the front that there is no fog lights. So that was an option that Mazda had built that carbon with. So I'm going to go ahead and update everything for you. The good news is Chelsea had informed me you have a college rebate which actually essentially offsets all that equipment on this car. And I'll look forward to hearing back. I appreciate the opportunity, Aaron.